Okay, where the hell is this? Okay, let's go. Let's make it that hardcore. Ooh, should I do hardcore? No, let's not do hardcore. Um, that. Don't keep it like that. What should I do? Let's go 1,000. Bring, yeah, 1,000, 1K. Make it 5K. Urban, no, 1. Yeah, give me 2 zones. So I'll do 1, but I'll do 2. No tanks. Leave it like that. Okay. Hey. 1K. Right, Brandon, let's go. Okay, okie dokie. Oh, behave. No way. Really? I did not know that. Wait. Wait. Let me try check that out now. I did not know that. When's this one released? Like, how recent was it? I did not know that at all. D war system. Oh, what? Oh no. Wait, I need to go and change this. I'm just going on Google. I did not know that at all. You ain't joking. It really is a new one. 15th March. Updated on the 3rd. No way. Not available. Tons of QL improvements and fixes. See more change logs. Oh, how do I get this? How do I get this? Let's hit subscribe. Right. I'm gonna try and get it. Uh T for tactics. Okay, cool. I want to check this out. How do I get it now? So go to Steam. That's 6 months. Ah, that's crazy, right? Let me try and get it. Steam. Do. Okay, where do I go again? Workshop. Um, can I search? How do I search again? Search products. Yeah, there's a few extra features even. Oh, wow. No way. I did not know that at all. Right. Go to workshop, then go library. Okay, so workshop. Okay, I think there's loads of different stuff here. Okay, I think that's gonna get me silly. Right. I've got it in browser, so subscribe, sign in. Ah, don't with this. Oh man. Can cannot remember my. Okay, I think. Yeah, I knew that would not be correct. Right, let me try and sign in. Okay, no, no, no. I just want to sign in. Come on. Oh, don't. Right, sign in. Oh man. Trying to sign in. Um, 97JCX. 97JCX. 977JC. Right, okay. Right. Search for DWX War System. Where is this? I just want to get my. Right, let me try and get my login details. I cannot remember my login. No, not you, not you, not you. Yeah. Okay, so I click on Armor 3, then Workshop. Okay, so you go into actual Armor itself like this, or do you do it from the from here, from there? Yeah. Okay. So Armor 3 from here, and then top bar work. Oh, okay, there. Get it. Search Armor. Okay. There it is. Subscribe. Okay, so subscribe. Cool. Right. Crazy. Do I need to unsubscribe from this one now? Or can I have both? I think I can have both at the same time. Yeah, I'm sure I can have both. Right, let's quit this. Right. Sorry, my friend. We need to quit you. I've had an upgrade. Uh oh. Oh wow. It's there. It's there already. Okay. Version 1. is a bit different. Oh, okay, right, okay, yeah, that's true. Right. Okay. Right, so same map. Yep, okay. There. Let's go random. You just had to put me up here, didn't you? Just had to put me up here. Okay, let's go like that. Right. Oh, civilian density. Now we can make it a bit more populated, or let's put more. Enable each ghost town grants bonus. I don't know what that is. Not really time to experiment with that. Hardcore, no. Insurgents mode, what's this? Really savage. Enable. Ooh. Okay, let's see what that is. So, guerrilla style. Enable most support options are unavailable. Like what? What support options would be unavailable? Got mobile headquarters and be deployed for free. Don't even know what that means. Zombie. Okay, let's just give that a miss. Let's go with that. The hell's this? Take visuals and damage in the terrain. Yeah, let's just skip that one. Okay, next page. Okay, just try normal. Which one's that again? I feel like I've seen that option for normal. Default. Oh, okay, right. Default's good enough. Right. Cool. Coolio, coolio, coolio. Yeah, let's leave it off for now. Right. Next page. Scanning map structure. Oh man, this is crazy. You know what? I actually didn't even know that. Okay, right, good. Skirmish. Cool. What's that? Default? Default? Oh no, didn't post it default. Right, 5K. 40. Wow. May cause lag. Max. No, we'll just stick with 2. Default. Start with that. Let's go yes. Double easier default. Default. Citizens in towns. Oh man. This is crazy. Right. I'm gonna leave it default. Take you up to elite and take you up to vet. I'm still gonna rock with no tanks and no It's okay. Yeah, I'm liking the sound of this. I'm liking the sound of this. Right. Hard causes more lags. Okay, we don't really want more lags. Where's the option to for me to select how much? Oh, I used to go 10K. That's what I used to select. Like points. Oh man. You joking? No way. That's mad. Right, does this? It only goes to 400. Right, I'll start at 400. No way. This is interesting. Okay, right. I'll leave it like that. Cool. Right, let's run it. Why does it feel like I'm missing something? Okay, let's run. What the hell? Whoa. Oh wow. Wow, 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 wow. Is it like villages and towns oh no way. It's bad. I honestly did not thought that the developers were still like utilizing this like developing like upgrading. No way. Right, okay. Yeah, I did not know people were still developing this. Okay. Overload 1-1. Proceed to volumes. Do you know what I'd really love? If the face guards, you know what it is, just a little bit. Oh really? That's mad. Okay, now big question, how do I get my
Contact, soldier.
squad manager? Right, rest heal. Okay. Oh my days. Oh my days. Right, are these cheaper or what? Because 400. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to make it work. Yeah, 400 should do, I think. Uh, so okay. Okay, what I would really love, right, and this was always annoying, was You know what? I don't see the option for it. You know those additional supports that used to go off. I think it's these guys. I think it's these guys used to go off and just do their own like mission. Um, yeah, those special operatives. Interesting. This is crazy. Right. Oh man. Well, you say it's harder, so let's do it. Let's do it. Right. I'm liking the sound of that. Okay, so we go medic, medic. Let me see if I can remember the team top of my head. And we need 1, 2. Okay, that's good. And then we need we need 2 of these guys. 1, 2, and 3 of these guys. 3. And over here we need. Oh, you know what? Pause. I need to swap this back. Okay, good. Hope guys, hope they're not getting stuck in buildings and stuff like previous.
Report position.
Contact. Man.
Report position. Contact. Man. Report position. What's your position? What's your position? Report position. What's your position?
Oh man, okay. Right, let's see. Are these guys out here stuck or not? No, they seem fine.
31, move left. 32, move left. 33, move left. 34, move left. 35, move left. 36, move
You know,
left.
I do always wonder
7,
if people
move up.
actually stream
38,
Arma
move up.
anymore.
39, move up. 21, move up. 22, move
I
up.
do
23,
wonder
move
like
up.
how many people actually
24,
watch or
move up.
play Arma.
25, move up. 26, move up. 27,
Um,
move up. 28, move up. 29, move up.
He
30,
said I've got to
move up.
always go back to the
11,
PC.
move up. 12, move left. 13, move back. 14, move back. 15, move back. 16, move back. 17, move back. 18, move back. 19, move back.
Right.
20, move back. 11, move back. 2,
Okay.
move back. 3, move back. 4, move back. 5, move back. 6, move back. 7, move back. 8, move back. 9, move back. 10, move back.
Waiting. Ready. Copy. Ready. Ready. Waiting. Standing
Oh,
by.
look at that! I've
Standing
run out of points. Reforge, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Reforger. You know what? I just went absolutely crazy on stuff that now I don't have enough. Oh no. I haven't got enough coins to change Oh, this is not good.
3, move left.
On the way.
Bet this is him. Yep, thought so. Right. I still gotta go in here. Right, I went crazy
3, move back.
On the way.
on the spending.
Ready.
Yeah. Okay. Problem now is I can't get to the option to supply drop. I've only got, I can't even get VA, so I can't even get my actual weapon system. Oh man, if I was actually doing the match, I would have not like requested so many guys because I haven't even got the vehicles for the additional guys. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rock it with this weapon system. Oh my god, okay. Right, it is what it is. Okay, try and make it work. Right, oh man. It's almost like I've got to learn this again. Okay, let me get the vehicles. Let's see what vehicles I even have. I'm not even sure what vehicles I got. What vehicles made it through? Why are these new? Are these new? What the same? They look different. They're the same. Hang on. You know what? I don't think the vehicles are requested. The vehicles are requested are not, they're not in play. I've got no vehicles. Oh man, I've got to change. Right now I've got to abort this, restart. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on this spending. Right. Yeah, the vehicles are requested as well. I didn't get them. So means I've run out of money. Right, I'll leave it 50. Dynamic, leave that. Leave that. Yeah, I think it's more of a getting used to. Right. I'll tell you what I'll do, right? I'll jump back on the old one. I like this new one though. You know what? Let me try. It's just getting my head around what is what exactly. So I'll go one zone. We'll start with that. I'm gonna go 3K. No. Is there not an option to stamina? No. Right. Abort. I need to play around with that one because I couldn't see the setting for stamina. So I'll play around with that one. Okay. Let me set this one back up. Right. Switching back to the devil. I already know. But yeah, I just need to... Oh, I didn't want down here again. I had this yesterday. Okay, so that's hardcore no. There. Stamina. See, this is what I want this option off. Yeah, Reforger, I'm not, I haven't got Reforger. Right, there, make it 5K, whatever, no. 2. Oh man, yeah, I noticed that because I can see, I was like, I can see the stamina bar kept moving. So, cool. Here's what it is. Okay. Yeah, we have to do 2. Right, it's random. Yeah, the stamina setting is that's a bit of a killer, really. Yeah, yesterday, man. Can't believe I got this place again. Right, okay, so let's set this back up. Vehicles. Let's get the vehicles first. So, 1, 2. Okay, and then I need...
What's your position?
Oh no. Yeah, one more.
Report position.
Come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Medic.
Report position.
Medic. Engineer.
Report position. What's your position?
Oh, I lost count now.
Report position.
Right, so we need you, then you, 1, 2,
What's your position?
you, and you.
What's your position?
Okay. There we go.
31, move back. 32, move back. 33, move left. 34, move left. 35, move left. 36, move left. 37, 36, move left. 38, move left. 38, move left. 39, move left. 40, move left. 21, move up. 22, move up. 23, move up. 24, move up.
Right,
25,
let me just
move
quickly
up.
organize this.
26, move up. 27, move up. 28, move right. 29, move right. 30, move right. 11, move up. 12, move up. 16, move back. 17, move back. 18, move back. 19, move back. 20, move back. 2, move back. 3, move back. 4, move right. 6, move right. 7, move right. 8, move back. 9, move back.
Yeah.
10.
You know what? I would love to have less.
Line.
Negative. Ready.
I'd love to have less sports, but I just know I'm
Standing
gonna
by.
lose.
Standing by. Waiting. Ready.
Like,
Waiting.
and I'm just gonna lose like so many of these guys. Like straight off. So I've tried playing it before with like just 8, and in no time I was down to like 2. So what I try to do is I try to avoid using any sort of supports. In fact, I'll run through it exactly how I do it. Right, okay, so that's where that is. 1, 2, 3. Right, so this is how I normally do it. So I do a fire team, right? So this is team blue,
2,
fire team
3,
blue,
4, 5. Team
and
blue.
this is fire team red,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Team red.
right? And these 2 fire teams here now combined will make one section, right? And this is my foot call signs, right? So if we ever getting out of the vehicle, these are the guys that will be coming out. So myself plus team blue, right? We make up like the lead fire team, and team red, I call that the heavies, right? So in team red, that's why I got more AT weapons, AT guys. So in real world, team red would have had like sharpshooter. A sharpshooter would be in there. Two light machine gunners would be in there. Each fire team would have a medic, battlefield medic. But the sharpshooter, so team red would be like the heavies, like they're like the supports, foot call sign, right? So team red would be that. Team blue, that's like your assault fire team. So they travel more light. Get in and out, basically. That's how I've designed these. Obviously, real life, a fire team is 4 guys, and a section is 8. So so we do Charlie Delta. So we've got Charlie fire team and a Delta fire team. Delta is normally heavies, and Charlie is your assault. Your assault fire team. So that's how we do it. UK, I'm not sure how it works elsewhere, but yeah, that's how we do it. So normally, if you find yourself in a Delta fire team, in the section of 8, if you find yourself in Delta, you do a lot of sitting around. So yeah, you do a lot of sitting around, because what you're doing is you do like more Overwatch. Whereas, so you like Delta will do Overwatch for Charlie to move in for the assault. Delta will provide like all the flank supports. That's the Delta. That's why the classes are heavies. So yeah, so Team Blue and Team Red, they are my dismount guys, broken off into 2 sections. 2 fire teams make up 1 section. So yeah, that's how I do that. So when I'm playing Arma now, I will you will see me utilize Team Blue and Team Red a lot more, and try not to use the armored vehicles unless, like, okay, the scale. So like yesterday, right, I had an ambush yesterday. Literally come off, went down a hill, straight into ambush. So what as commanders, what we'll do is you basically sit down and you just listen to the sound of rounds, right? And that give you an idea of what scale you're working with. So for example, if you are, oh man, so the saying is win the firefight, right? We need to win the firefight. So we start working off like ratio. So if the enemy have one rifle, right, one rifleman, we need to have two, right? We try to have two rifle. If they have one, we have two rifles. If they have a machine gun, right, then we either have a machine gun and a rifle, right, or we have three rifles or four rifles, right, three to four rifles. You're just always trying to work out how to win the firefight. Just those little things. So yesterday when the ambush, I was listening to see like, okay, how much I know we're shooting and I know they're shooting, right? So it's like, okay, just get a feel of how much do they have and how much we got. So that's like the versus. Okay, so when it's like, okay, right, we're getting proper, like, we're getting smashed right now. Then I'll then utilize, okay, let's get more guys on site. The moment that they play hardball with armored vehicles, then I'll pull my armored vehicles in, because the AT guys, they're just not sensibly enough to actually take out the armored vehicles. So if they go armored vehicle, then I pull my armored vehicle in. But that's how I tend to do it now. So I'll only use these guys if I really need to. Same as like air. You'll see me use air, not necessarily to do any real attack, but I'll use air after we've cleared a position. I use air to give us more of a bird's eye view of the AO to see like, okay, any enemy that's running away or coming in to want to like start a firefight, then the heli will tit out. So the heli is more of a aerial type of reconnaissance, really. So that's how I tend to use it. With the artillery, right, I'll only call that when it's, again, like I said, if the enemy's using armored vehicles, then I'll use this to take it out, right? Apart from that, I'll use it for smoke. If there's buildings, right, unless I really have to, in which I don't want to, like yesterday, I did call in artillery onto enemy position, but it was a building, right? But they had an armored vehicle and the other soft skin vehicle loitering around that building. So to me, I'm like, okay, my honest belief, right, is that building was getting used as a HQ location for those armored vehicles. So that's why I request a strike on the building itself. But yeah, normally I would not hit any buildings. So if the enemy's like loiter around buildings and stuff, I would just miss it, ignore it.
31, 32, 33. Get in that vehicle.
So yeah, that's the sort of little tricks that I do, which is
34, 35,
it aligns with like rules of engagement. So I do try to maintain the rules of
24,
engagement.
25, 26. Get in that vehicle. 27, 28, 29. Get in that vehicle.
This is why I like Arma so much.
Ready.
And that's what I mean earlier when I say like
By.
you can practice all these things.
Waiting. Ready. Ready. Waiting. Waiting.
Like when you go on your commander's course, right? This is also part of, you do get tested on this. Okay, like manpower. Yeah, that was a bad ambush yesterday. Yeah, exactly. That's it. You get tested on like manpower. So how many guys you need, equipments do you need, and then so there's a thing. Okay, so when you're going on patrols, there's a thing that we hand into the ops room, the operation room, right? And that's called a patrol trace. On the patrol trace, I think I've said this before in another stream. I can't remember. So on the map, we'll have spot numbers, right? So the map will be like. So sometimes you see me do this where I go, right, you there, you there. Okay. So on the map, in the real battle map that we have, right, we have so it'd be like one there, it'd be like two there, three there. Okay, then you might have red, red that, or red six. Right, I'm just throwing some random stuff on the board now. So what we do is we use spot numbers, right? So what I mean is, okay, so if I'm at this position, I don't give grid. I haven't got time to give grid references, right? So I'll say, right, so 010 alpha call sign now at red 2 out, right? So we just use that. So if I'm heading north, right, I'll say I'll call into the HQ ops room and say hello 010 alpha is call sign now heading north off red 2 out, right? Before we go out on patrol, when it's a planned patrol, we have to hand something in called a patrol trace. And on the patrol trace, it basically showing you like all the different waypoint RVs that you'd be going. So you'd be going this one, that one, that one, that one, that one, right? And through the patrol, you're doing updates, right? So locks, that we call it lock stack. So location status, you're just telling the HQ where you are at all times, right? So imagine you're traveling on the patrol trace. It say that you'll go there, 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 there. Okay, you gave your update there. LZ10 Alpha call sign now heading northeast along track 2. I don't know, yellow 2. Okay. Then once you get to this point, again you send another one again. Get to this point, you send another one again. Right. Now you're going up to this point now, right? And you haven't sent an update. Right. What would happen is the signaler in the ops room and the boss who's in the ops operation room will ask the signaler to get in touch with 10 alpha call sign. So you'll get a call over the net to say, hello 10 alpha 0, then log stack, right? Send your location. Okay. If you then don't reply, okay, what they'll do in the ops room is say, right, your last radio check was here, right? You were heading here. So straight away they'll send out a search if they need to, they'll send out a search in and around this area, right? And they'll do more for like a lost comms check. A lost comms tactics is what they'll use, right? Imagine now you were traveling from here to there, right? And then you have a contact. So you get on the radio and say, hello, 010 Alpha, contact, wait out, right? So wait out, get off the radio. Okay, straight away in the room, the ops room, they'll say, right, the last location update you've done was here. You were heading here. You had contact in between these points. Straight away now, they will start to get at base. They'll start to get all your, they'll start standby. They'll be standby for a 9-liner. That's all your Kazakh stuff. All that would be like on the ball, behind the scenes, right? Medic teams would be on standby. They would literally like, okay, in work, ready to go. So the moment you say, right, okay, that is your Alpha, 10 Alpha, standby for 9-liner, right? Or contact reports. So once you send that in now, that's when, right? Or if you need assistance, then straight away now you start to organize that. If it's an ID strike, then you say ID. You have to say that. The reason why you say that is because if they send out a Chinook to come and, I don't know, do any sort of assistance, the Chinook comes with so much downwash that it could trigger off other secondary devices that may be in the area. It's good to stay. So yeah. So when I'm playing Arma now, like I'm literally doing all them things in my head.
21, 22, 23. Get in that vehicle.
Also, this is what I mean when I say about the millisim. That's the military simulator stuff now. The other stuff I'm doing that. So if I'm going like over here, for example, I'm starting to think to myself, this is main base HQ.
Waiting.
This is where I'm heading, right? If someone get injured now, okay, how do I get you back to within the golden hour, right? So straight away, I'm starting to think to myself, okay, if we get under contact now, I don't want everyone to be in the contact, right? Because then that's just too many people involved, right? So what I might do is I might say, okay, in fact, I will plan it. I'll let you plan it exactly how I'll do it, right? So I want to move in with a team over this location here, okay? I don't want, because if you have a look at this, is like in a built-up area, a very tight built-up area over here, right? I don't want too many vehicles in this area, right? I don't want it. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to position a team just outside of that AO, okay? And they will be on call. They'll be on standby. So if things go south quickly, right, we have someone in what we call a forward mounting position. So they're in a forward position to mount an attack should we need them to mount an attack. So sometimes you might see when I do streams, I'll offset some guys, in which I'll do it now. So I'm gonna get some guys to stop here, to hold here, right? But I'm gonna get them to, because this is Arma, I will get them to come on this straight. Okay, so that will be 31 and 34, right? That crew will come there. Okay. So the other thing that I'm looking at now is, right, how do you clear this? Okay, we have high ground off to the right, then we have high ground off to the left over here, and then we have built-up area. This would be classed as metal track. So metal track is like a main track. So if I look at the map, I will say this here now is like a main track, right? So we call it a metal track, so tarmac. right? So I'm looking at this as metal track, right? Cool. It's got like a Y. Okay, so straight away I'm looking at this thinking, okay, there's 2 entry points into this area, right? Entry point here. Oh, can't see that. So there's an entry point up here, and there's an entry point here, right? So straight away now I'm looking at this thinking, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to flush them out, right? So we're going to go on a sweep to go this way, right? We're going to sweep through, right? And what I want to do is have someone up here as cutoffs, right? I need cutoffs. So when they're getting flushed out, right, the cutoffs over here will be able to take out. That's what I would want. However, in this scenario here now, I cannot get a cutoff ahead, right? Because I'll have to get a cutoff to go all the way around this side to come in from this end to get dropped off over this side. So ideally, this would be like a I don't know. This would be like a vehicle, a team, right? Will come up, or real life, you probably get heli dropped off somewhere up here, walk down in that position, cut off, right? So yeah, so me looking at this now, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, okay, right, I'll just run through it exactly like how I'll do it. Okay, so driver, I'm gonna have the lead vehicle 21, right? That's armored vehicle. Okay. And then the driver for next vehicle is going to be 24, 27. Again, this is something that you do get tested on commander's course, is your patrol orbit, right? So lead vehicle, okay. So imagine you want to do a movement in this area here, right? And you want team red. You want team red to basically drop. Is there a bridge? Is there a bridge up here? Imagine you want team red to move up and hold this position. That's what you want team red to do, right? You want team red to hold that position so that team blue can go through. Okay, what that means now is when you design this patrol orbit now, you have to have team red ahead of team blue. Right, so sometimes you'll see me swap them around where blue's there and red's there. And blue. Okay, because based on the task, right, for it to be a rolling, right, so it's like a rolling event. Okay, red need to do their job so blue can go do their job. So I'll swap these around sometimes. So yeah, when you see me swap them around, that's basically what I'm doing. So all I've got here now is just the vehicles, right? Not the vehicle crew. They're the crew on their own, right? So it's a three-man crew, three-man crew. Driver, commander, top cover, right? So I know that. Okay, good. Then I'm gonna want 31 because I'm going so far, right? Because I'm going so far, I need a bit of a support, right? So I'm going to have a support forward mount in this position. So either launch an attack or to launch some sort of support task where they either need to come support us because, I don't know, we lost guys or whatever it is. So they're just off grid a little bit, just off to the side. Okay. I know what this terrain like down here, so that's cool. Drive through. Okay. Once you get up to this point now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. How do I want to move through this environment? Okay, this is where it gets tricky now. And this is the fun side of playing Arma for me. Right. So if I look at the map now, Okay, I can see there's a high ground here. Then we start going downhill to this track, right? This main track here. Then we start going uphill over this side, right? So this is 102 and this is 95. So straight away I know this. And you got down here has been 72, 70. Okay, so we're going downhill here and up this side, right? So straight away here we've got some sort of, not really a tight valley, but there's an element of a valley here going on, right? What that means, when you look at the map like this, it will seem as if like you can get fire support from here to there, but no, you can't. We can't do it, right? Because these guys here now would not be able to provide any fire support for us, for any guys that's walking up this road. Okay, so this here is just like, this would be classed as a secondary objective. Over here would be a secondary objective. So sometimes when you play like certain games and they'll say like objective 1, objective 2, right? Sometimes it's not necessarily doing a task, but this point here, because it's such a dead ground over this side, it need to be like held. It need to be secured, right? Separately to over this side. So whatever is going over this side is different to what's going on over here, right? But this dead ground here right now, because this would be a dead ground. Once, imagine Team Blue's over this side, right? This high ground, and then you have Team Red over this side, right? Team Red is literally doing something different to what Team Blue's doing over here because of this, the terrain. The terrain don't give us direct support. So it will be classed as Team Blue doing this job and Team Red doing this job, right? Which is how it will play out, right? So what will happen is we'll get Team Red, okay, which should be 27, right? 27 will get you to move there with Team Red, right? I use 27 because it's just a driver, right? So for any number like this I put down, it's the driver of the vehicle, right? So that's Team Red, okay. So, right, me looking at this now, I know I want Team Red to move to this position, right, in like a second wave, right? So first phase 1 will be, okay, so what this would do now, this would broke. So when you're giving these sort of briefing, we call it orders, right? You give it in something called schema maneuver, right? So it's how you're going to do your plan. The schema maneuver is how you're going to do it, how you're going to execute this idea, right? You can tell your plan so much, and the lads will sit down and go, I sort of get it, but I don't really get it, but I sort of get what you're saying. But when it comes to your schema maneuver, that's the time when you sell your plan. So if the lads literally go away from the schema maneuver and still don't know what you're going to do, that means you've got a very, very poor planning skills, right? But your schema maneuver is where it's broken up into phases. So your phase 1, right? Phase 1, form up point. Phase 2, move out to drop off point, right? Phase 3, Team Blue moving into this point, right? Phase 4, Team Red moving into holding point, right? So these points, so this will be classed as a stop short, right? So we're stopping short of the objective. So this in the stop short now is when you do something called the last bound checks. Last bound check. So you as an individual soldier now is when you make sure if you got belt fed weapon, so machine gun, you make sure that the link on that machine gun is not catching on anything to give you any stoppages if should you need to open up. Your pouches, you make sure your pouches are done up properly so that stuff not dropping out. Ammunition's not dropping out, magazines not dropping out, right? So you do all your last bound checks now. right? And at some point, you're going to have something called a line of departure, right? And basically from this point here onwards, we are literally green light, right? We're moving in to the attack right now. So what I want now is Team Blue to come over this side, actually, saying that I need Team Red to come here. Right, Team Blue is going to come here. Right, so that's myself and Team Blue will get dropped off here. Right, we will get dropped off and go on foot. Right, so let me use a different thing. Let's use that. Right, so I will get dropped off there. Right, I need these guys to come back. Right, and I'll explain to you why. So if I take this track here now, this track coming over, it connects this track, connect this side to this side. So if we pull in here, because this is phase 3 and this is phase 4, 7, this is phase 4, right? So what will happen is we'll be down here in the stop short, and then we'll then move. Team Blue will move into that position. Team Red will then move to that position, right? Now, should we come under contact straight away, and it's like overwhelming amount of like contact we're getting from whoever, right? This track here now give us direct maneuver ability to get us to this side in a short time, so there's not a lot of messing around. It's just bang left, come straight across, join the firefight, give us additional support, let's go. Right, but if I had these guys in where I had them initially here, right, it means that they would have to turn around to come back down to turn right. That's too much. Or they'd have to go up, right? And what we don't want to do is we don't want to go ahead of where we haven't cleared, right? So we haven't, from here, we haven't cleared ahead. So moving forward, when we need support over this side, we don't want to go into unclear zones to come over to give support. We want to go back to where we know it's cleared. So where we know it's cleared is where we just come from. So we want to come down here, and then we'll be clearing going across. Then we got support. Then we move forward, right? So that's why I bring it back to connect these 2 points. So it's almost like they're moving a bit parallel. It's like parallel movements. So from this point now, we're just gonna go through on foot, right? So remember I told you like a story where the vehicle was satellite in the area, right? This is us walking through, right? And what I'm going to do, what I'd like to do, but I know I can't do it in Arma, is get these guys to satellite this route like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're not going to do that. We're going to do it a different way. Okay, so we're going to push through on foot. Right, so Team Blue will move through on foot. So Team Blue will move. Right, let's use some reference points. Church. Right, so we're going to push through this main road on foot. Right, and it's the right, push all the way through, get to the bridge. Right, bridge reference points. Okay, once we get to the bridge, it should be the only bridge. Yet it should be the only bridge. Get to the bridge. Right, we'll look to turn. We want to get away off this main road. Right, this main road. We want to get off it a little bit. But yeah, so we're going to come down this side and then head that way. Okay. But we're not going to walk down the road like that. We're going to try and see if we can get ourselves into the side of this hill and move in. Or can we get to this building, right? That's something we just have to call on the ground. That's when we'll say stand by for QBOs, right? So quick battle order, right? So it means that, okay, whatever it is, it's change, right? So we have to adapt, change to whatever is going on. Okay, so once we get into this position here, right, this is when I'll request Team Red to move up and secure this side, right? This side of the high ground, not 24 to 27. So yeah, so normally when I'm doing this in normal streams, obviously I'm not talking, but that's literally what I'm doing, but I'm just doing it quick time. So, okay, so even like this, for example, once we get into this point here, right, I do not want these guys to come here, right? I want these guys to come here, okay? And the reason why you want that is you want to maintain like an L. So these guys can do that, and these guys can do this. That's like an L, right? The moment I start getting these guys to come around, then they're going to cut off my my ability to fire, right? So I want to be able to shoot that way. These guys can shoot that way and that way, right? I know we can shoot this way, right? But the moment you start to come over this side, right, you now close our arc to fire down. We can't fire anymore. So at some point we're going to end up doing a check fire, or it's going to be a blue and blue. So the max, the only place this they can go is here, 27, right? And then they can go to this point. So that's how we end up getting to the other side. So yeah, so that's how we end up this side. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, use cover on the way. So I'm just looking. There's plenty of buildings. There's cover. See now, if you had the new dynamic campaign, now we'll get a little bit more trickier because you have a lot more civilian presence, right? So you can't just occupy cover. Well, you could really, if really desperate, in buildings, right? So cool. These guys are down here on call, right? So these guys are like my close protection. Okay. So and again, what I'm going to do is I need to position these guys. So straight away now I realize 34. Oh, whoa. Right, 34, you need to come back one to this track here. Right? Reason being, if I need support over this side, then these guys can just do it like that. Up the track. Boom, 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 boom. There, support. Good. Right, should these guys up here require support, right, and 31 can do that. So straight away, these guys here are literally positioned to launch an attack straight away. So that's why it's a forward mounting position. So like if you're like a driver, that sort of detail is something that you need to be aware of as a driver, where the vehicle needs to face, right? Obviously, the idea is to do things before the command actually tell you to do it. So straight away now, I know with this warm-up point now, I know how to position team blue, team red, right? So I know this will be team blue and this will be team red, right? So I know that now. So now I can get these guys to move out into the former points. Not yet, because we need to I need to sort out my loadouts. Right, that's pretty easy really. If I drop, do that. Okay, right, here we go. How do I do it again? Right, okay, there you go. The loadouts. I need you to be medic. medic, 6, 7. Right, then we go 4 AT, 5 AT, 8, 9, 10. Right, that's done. Then I need to change over into rifle. Cool. Check. Yep. Right. So in all of that, for example, you haven't heard me mention these guys. These
11, 12, get in that
these
vehicle.
guys now. Right, so straight away I can see I'm
13,
not going to utilize
14,
them.
get in that vehicle.
Okay, so 24, so 24, sorry, 21, 24, 27, right, 31, 34, and 37. 37 would hold back here. These are all
20,
yellows.
1, 20, 4, 27, 30, 1, 30, 4, 37. Team yellow, 37, 38, 39. Get in that vehicle.
So imagine now, like you come to do, I don't know, imagine you're going on like a big operation, right? So you finish your orders, meeting, briefings, right? And then you come out, and then you see like from orders, everyone will know, okay, right, on this side we have the assault team, on this side we have the support team. You mean like you would all know all the vehicles within the correct order. Yeah, it's like big operations. Yeah, that's I do like big operations. To be, I like any operations, big or small. And I'll tell you exactly the reason why I like operations.
Team blue, board that vehicle. Team red, board that vehicle.
When we do operations, it's task, right? And there's a thing when you do your patrol orders, right? Before you do the orders, if, like I said, if it's a really plan one, you get something called a warning order. A warning order is just a quick heads up, right, guys? This is what you're looking to do at this time, right? So your timeout would be on it, and your time back would be on it, right? So straight away, you know what time you're leaving, but not just that. I mean, forget what time you're leaving. You know what time you're coming back. Obviously, things can change, things can go sideways, but at least you've got an idea to say, you know, in that movie Black Hawk Down, when the guy was like, "Oh, you don't need to take your plate
24,
because we were back before. Oh no, you don't need to take in NVGs because we were back before dark." Right? Yeah, we don't play that game. We do have to take all our stuff, even though the desert is dry. We do still take
27, 28,
all the
100 meters left.
all our kit equipment, regardless of the weather condition. Right, okay. You know there's a scene in Black Hawk Down, right, where the guy he's lost his hearing. Right, so he was shooting on a machine gun and he lost his hearing. Right, I don't know if you remember that scene. Now that actually happened to me. Right, I didn't obviously completely lose my hearing, but I had a constant ringing in my ears for weeks. I thought I was actually going to get medical discharge for hearing. Right, I had a constant ringing tone in my ears for weeks. So I use weapon. I put the weapon in my right shoulder, so my right ear is closer to the weapon. My left ear was getting an absolute bashing for every time I press the trigger. Right? We're doing live firing, and we had some absolutely terrible air defenders.
27,
Like,
20,
I'm not even joking.
Move 100 meters.
Terrible.
Back.
The earplugs are so bad, right, that doing all the fire maneuvers and stuff, it fell out my ears.
27, 20,
And my left ear, my eardrum was getting an absolute hammering. I'm not even exaggerating now. He was getting an absolute pounding to the point where, because obviously, like I said, we're on live exercise, right? Live fire, live exercise is 6-hour live exercise as well. I didn't even want to press the trigger anymore. Like, I was literally pressing the trigger, right, and like looking. There's like I was pressing the trigger like this. So I meant to be like that, and I'm like, no, this is hurting me. So I was literally just like, okay, just hold it out there, and sort of using, so not the scope, but the top, the iron sights at the top. We call it the battle scope, right? So this like steam up. Then you have to use a battle scope, right? Or close quarters, you just use a battle scope. Or to be fair, you just do hip fire, right? Just look where the muzzle is and shoot. So yeah, that episode that actually happened to me. It's crazy because I watched that movie, well, long before I joined the forces. So for that to actually happen to me, that's crazy. Something that I saw in a movie literally happened to me in real life. That is just mad. Right, I'm gonna get these guys to move out. I'm just gonna move these. Supply. Take. Right, and then we go in. Right, cool, we can go. What I need to do is I need to put these guys in here. Okay, so right, so it will be 21, 24, 27, 31, 34. What I thought about doing before was no, I've actually never heard of that mod before. I don't think I've heard of it. You know what? I don't think I even have it in the mods. I think the only thing I have in Arma is the DLCs that I can purchase. Oh, really? Okay. I need to check that out then.
21, 22, move to grid 0, 3, 6, 1, 9, 24, 25, move 100 meters, right.
I need to check that out.
Seven, 28, move 100 meters, right. 24, 25, move to grid 0, 3, 6, 1, 9.
There's so many things that Arma needs to check out. Okay, this one. Okay, move 27, go. 31, go. Why do these guys always do that? Right, I'm gonna have to drive this myself. Right, I'll drive. Right, I definitely check that out. So is it more like a medical feature? That's interesting. Now, Arma's got everything, you know. Honestly, the community that supports Arma, put any game really, but it's just, yeah, it's just crazy what you can do now in the world of gaming. Oh wow. That is crazy.
Seven, 28, halt.
Okay, wait for these guys to reach in position. I must have. Oh man. Well, no. Well, yeah. I'll definitely be getting that. Ace 3. Right, let me write it down. Ace 3. Ace 3. And lamps. Right. So. Okay. So this is where this will call stop short now. Right. So just make sure everyone's all good. Right. High five each other. No. But yeah. From this point now, we're literally moving in. Right. Cool. So let's do this. Right. So this action's on. Right. 21 is over here. Okay, so we're going to go across to this side first. 21, 24, and then we turn right. Move up here. This will be drop off points, and then we start to go over on foot. Right, what we do is we clear ahead and then get these guys to move. Right, cool, here we go. Let me save. Just in case things go south. Right, save. Yeah, so this is what I mean, like this is a tactical side that I enjoy. This sort of cat and mouse thing is what I actually enjoy doing. The running and gunning side of it, not really. But this tactical planning, yeah. And if I wasn't on stream, I guess I could do it. Right. Like I can make it even way more like way more technical. Right. Yeah, very fun. So I can do little things like this using the watch. Oh no, not that. Using the watch. Right. So using timelines. Right, to say, okay, we're going to go from here to there. Right, we're leaving out at 7 a.m. Okay, it will take 3 minutes to get to here. That means we need to get to this point by no later than, right? No later than 7:05, right? And if you really want to be like technical, I could do this in Arma now, right? I've done it a couple of times in streams, previous streams, where you work out the distance from here. You work out like, I don't know, work out like a K, right? Work out a K, check how long it takes for the time you request to the time of impact, right? But you're trying to make it 1K. You use that 1K time. So if it takes 1 minute from the time of request to the time of impact to hit 1K, right? If you know that this objective over here is 3K away, for example, right? So it's 3K away to this objective. You know it takes 1 minute from request to impact, right, to do 1K, right? That means for it to get from here to there, that's 3K, that's 3 minutes. Okay, you then say for us to get from here to there on foot will take 2 minutes. Okay, so then that means you go, right, okay, if it's going to take me 2 minutes to get to here, right, that means I need to request our smoke on this position before we leave, right? It's just those little things you can work. You can use the time and actually start playing around with so many different things you can play around. So, right, that means you now need to be on objective when the smoke hits. So if you actually time that correctly, you should arrive here with the smoke already built up, so you get the instant screen. So you're not coming in that position and then the smoke build up. The smoke should be thick, and that's just called a smoke screening, right? And then that becomes your screen because the smoke's already developed, right? So yeah, so those little things is what you can do with Arma when you start using the time. When you start using the watch, you can play around like that, right? You can play around like this as well for navigation, right? So turn off these. So I've done it before, but the problem is with the AI soldiers that they will just go missing and you're not sure if they're still moving or they're stuck. So when I turn off the location of the AI guys, I'm lost in terms of what they're doing because they're not actually relaying any messages to me. But I will normally I would turn it off, right, and actually use the map. I use the map, the compass, and the time to get from like RV to RV if I'm doing navigation. And again, the other map, I can't remember what it's called, but the other map, I think it's called Tunnel map, I think it's called. Very dense woodland. I like that one because then I'll do cross-country nav. I do cross-country nav at night, get on the objective, using the watch, right? I do that. And that's where it's like, okay, this is really fun. And I kid you not, right? I actually got one of my friends lost. He's not a military person. He's done the cadets. He actually got lost in Arma, right? I said to him, you can get lost in Arma. And he goes, no, you can't. And he did. He got lost in Arma. He's a train. Oh, really? Oh, man. Arma's got everything. Oh, has it got drivers? Because, wow. Look at the massive road that you used to drive in the step. Oh, man, these guys. Also, the other thing that you can practice is actions on. Advanced Train Simulator. Oh, really? Oh, that's mad. There's so much things for Arma. So much things.
Team Blue, dismount.
I have the tracks. Oh, that's really good. That is mad. Never thought that exists at all. Right, let's just go down here and let's go.
Grid 0, 3, 5, 1, 2, 8. Team Blue, stay low.
Right, cool. Okay. I can hear a vehicle. Right. So there's a thing we call stand 2. Right. So there's a movie called Bravo 20, and on the movie, right, they're shouting stand. I remember I watched that before joining forces, and they're shouting stand 2, stand 2. It just basically means like, right, stand, like, get ready, something's gonna happen.
4, move to grid 0, 3, 5, 1, 2, 8.
I'm not sure why he gone forward off that building. 5.
5, move to grid 0, 3, 5, 1, 2, 8.
Okay, so like I've mentioned before, fire teams, right? So blue fire team, red fire team. Okay, in the fire team, this is where you then break. So normally when you do, normally when you do like, this is like your test now. This is like your bread and butter. You soldier now. Right. First thing you do individual fire maneuver drills. Right. So you go down the range, individual by yourself, do the drills, right, and then you get what do you call it? Feedback, right? Sometimes, you know what, you might have actually done the drill so bad, they'll tell you to just do it again. Go back to the start, do it again, because it was so bad. Sometimes you just lack aggression, right? People just lack that aggression, and it was just so bad, right? Not use of cover. You get penalized as well for that. So all these things, then eventually they'll just say, right, okay, you know what, just go get some ammunition and do it all again.
Team Blue, fall back.
So you start with individuals, then you go pair, then you go fire team, then you go section, then you just go like all out from that point, and you end up with a full unit attack. So in this fire team now, we have team blue. I'm now going to break it down into, it would have been pairs, right? But we ain't got pair, we got 5. Okay, so I'm now going to break it down.
3, 4, 5, team green.
Okay, but what would happen is you and your oppo would become a pair, right? But that's how it is. Okay, so we're just going to patrol
2, on your feet.
through. We'll clear the ground. Right, I don't really want team green to follow me.
Stop.
I want them to be close by. Right, ideally, like going through. So I don't know if you remember, I was saying earlier on the stream. Right, the guy on the left cover this side, the guy on the right cover that side. So you're not walking doing this. Right, like I do see people do sometimes on streams. They'll do that to end up in the open. What you want to do is make yourself low profile as possible. So it's like if you get shot at right now, it's like you want to get into this wall, right? So you're doing that, covering out this way. Right, so my guy over here would literally come up and cover down this side. Right, okay. And selecting the correct formation for this patrol that I'm doing now. This would be so you got column, file, and staggered. Right. Really, we just normally go staggered. Right, but I know they got all that in Arma. The reason, okay, staggered formation. You have to know what formation to pick for what scenario. So staggered formation, it means, let me see if I can explain.
Stop.
Right, so imagine, right, let's get Team Green up here.
Team Green, move to grid 0, 3, 5,
Okay.
1, 2, 9.
So you on this side, okay, you will be on this side here, okay, like that. Okay, you in the next, so 1, 2, okay, but remember I said like we use point pair, right, so it'd be like that, okay, so the pair be there'll be point man, right, and then from that point you'll have everyone like that behind, or if you want to go like a column, then you'll have the 2 at the front, then you have 1 here, then you have another one there, right, then you have another one here. Okay, so the reason for staggered, right, is should you get contact left, right, should you get contact left, it means that you just got to turn and slot into the gap. That's why it's staggered. So you just got to go, right, walking, contact left, boom, straight, get across here and just slot in that gap, right? So you literally like get across and slot in between here. Okay, so the idea is using that formation staggered, right, so that you can quickly get into a baseline, right? So you can quickly get into a baseline like this and get rounds down. But what you don't really want, obviously you don't really want to be over here shooting because you're in the open. So you want to be able to come over this side. So if you had contact right, then these guys will come over this side and just slot in between the gap that is created from the staggered formation. I can hear a vehicle. Right, I should be heading, get reference point there, church. Now, next point is bridge. Okay, so Team Blue, move up with me.
Return to formation.
Team Green, stand
Team
up.
Green, on your feet.
Right, so this reference point, we're going to move these guys up.
21, 22. Move to grid 0, 3, 6. 1, 2, 9er. Team Green, move to grid 0, 3, 5. 1, 2, 9er.
I'm just thinking, I haven't talked tactics like that for a while, you know. Ah. So ideally now what I'd want my guy here. Yeah, yep. I'd want my guy. Okay, so this scenario right now, what I'd want someone or a vehicle to be fixing down this road, right? So if I get 21 to move here,
21, 22, move to grid 0,
right?
3,
And then
6,
what I'll do is I'll
1,
position
2, 9er.
these guys in the corner, Right. So 4, come here.
Move to grid 0, 3, 5. 1, 3,
5.
0.
Come here.
5. Move to grid 0, 3, 6.
Right.
1,
And 3
0.
would come. What's going on? Why are you stuck? 3 will come here.
3. Move to grid 0, 3, 6. 1, 2, 9.
So what would happen is, right, that would seem like, oh, I've just micromanaged the hell out of these AI soldiers. Right. So what would happen is, as a commander, right, not necessarily the person, the commanders control who's the patrol commander, not necessarily him, but like all the other commanders that's around, right, we will look at your position, and if you haven't gone into like a good fire position, then we'll say, right, like Tom, right, just move on that corner, right, move on the, so Tom, move on the corner and just fix down here, right, so that's what would happen. So we are sort of micromanaging a bit. Right, so remember, I'm just keep walking now until I get to the bridge. Right, I also want to move up Team Green as well, so I don't want to go too far away from Team Green. Technically, I should have had Team Green fixing that position because it's too open. Just walking across here is so open. We're going to get Team Green up.
Move to grid 0, 3, 6. 1, 3, 1.
Right, what we also have to remember is we have my guy at the back. So right now, we've literally killed his line of fire by walking down the street. Okay, so what needs to happen is me knowing that I need to bring my guy up to there. That's what I need to do. Because really, yes, he's there, but he's got zero. He's giving us zero support. So if I move him up
21, 20,
and then
2,
move
to grid 0, 3,
24
6,
to there,
3, 1.
and now I can move 27 there.
Move to grid 0, 3, 6, 1, 2, 9, 27, 28. Move to grid 0,
Then I'll move
4, 2, 1,
31
2, 2.
to there,
31, 30,
and move 20,
800 meters,
34
northeast,
to there.
34, 35, move 700 meters, northeast.
Right. Pushing forward now. So you're the commander now. All you're thinking right now, sorry, not you're the commander, you're the soldier right now. All you're thinking now is, right, okay, actions on, contact. Where would I go? Where would I go? Right, if I get shot at now, where am I going? I'm just going to ground. Right, I might just get trigger happy and just go crazy, go bang, 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 bang. Just trying to suppress the hell out of that enemy so I can get away. Right, that's literally the stuff that's going through your head right now. And I tell you, doing this sort of stuff in real life, your breathing, you would hear it. Right, you'll hear your breathing because, trust me, you'll hear your own breathing. But I remember, like, when I'm doing this,
4, move to grid 0,
all I'm thinking
3,
to myself is,
6, 1,
right,
3,
if I get
2,
contact now, where am I going? If I get contact now, where am I going?
5, move to grid 0, 3, 6, 1, 3, 2, 3, move to grid 0, 3, 6, 1, 3, 2.
Okay, so like, you remember earlier I said, okay, VP, bridge, right? I'm using that one, it's the obvious one, right? But there's way more like sneakier ones than that. So this would be a VP because The problem is obviously underneath that bridge, the side of the bridge, there's so many parts of this bridge that makes it such a dangerous place, right? So this will become an obstacle, right? So the bridge will be an obstacle. So what will happen is you'll cross this bridge one at a time, right? That's what will happen. You cross this bridge one at a time, not everyone driving across over the bridge at the same time, right? What I do want is
5. Move to grid
Okay.
0, 3, 6. 1, 3, 2.
so you treat this as an obstacle. So this will be obstacle crossing. So imagine like a fence. One person over the fence, then the next person over the fence, then the next person. Right. Okay, I should be going down here. Okay, so one of the things that I'm sensing now is, okay, the more I come up this side, is the less civilians I'm seeing. I'm not really seeing any civvies. So obviously I do know that the enemy zone is there, right? But I'm not seeing any, like, back down there we got people, and up here is like I'm seeing less. Right, see this open here? This is so open. Right, that I would need someone to fix this position, or I fix and the person go across. This is too open. Right, so you'd want someone over this side.
2. Move to grid 0, 3, 7. 1, 3, 3.
Oh my days, I don't know where this guy's going. Come back. Bring yourself back here.
2. Move to grid 0, 3, 7. 1, 3, 3.
Right, look at that. That's so open. And I'm also worried about down the street as well. Right. I'm going down, next right turn. Yeah, it's hard to get across. So what we do is we call hard targeting. So hard targeting basically means I'm going to fix this position, and Team Green, you guys are going to run across this. Right, I'm going to fix this position. So this is where you get, for example, you get your heavies, right? So you get team. So out this fire team now, you get the 2 guys with the powerful weapon systems, right? Anyone the powerful weapon system, they will fix that position, right? And then everyone else with light weapon system, one go across, next one go across, next one go across. They'll cover. Then you collapse, you go across. Right, so in fact, let me actually do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to identify a point where you're going to go. So this fence only give you cover from view, not from fire. Bullet will go straight through that. Okay, but we're just going to utilize that as a means of making yourself small. Right, so we're going to go 5. Move there.
0, 3, 7. 1.
Okay, so imagine I had a machine gun. And I'm a machine gunner, so I'm literally just doing this, checking. Right, 1, 4, moving on me.
4. Fall back.
3, moving on me.
3. Return to formation.
Okay, so that's 1 over. So he's going to go across, he's going to hold that position, fix it. Right, good. Okay. 4, go.
4. Move to grid 0, 3, 7. 1, 3.
Right, so he'll be covering, not just over there, just chilling. Right, so I'm fixing this side. These guys coming up, they're fixing that side straight away as they're going across. I've just got to worry about up here. Right, now when this guy's going past me. Right, when this guy's going past me now, you'll say last man.
7, 1,
right?
3, 3.
So, or you just don't be tunnel vision and you just scan, right? If this is night, you say last man, right? So straight away now what will happen is I will go boom, switch, right? He will go across, then I collapse and go across, right? So that's how it works, right? So he basically tell me last man, so that I know now there's no one behind me.
2. Return to formation.
Okay, so I know sometimes when I listen to guys play Arma, a lot of talking just sounds good, but on the battlefield, it's really not a lot of talking going on. Everyone sort of know what to do, but the talking sometimes just sounds good. Like, I think I've said this before on a stream back in the days. I've said the idea of saying moving, now moving, right, moving. No, right, especially when it's noisy, right? The way that you know that the person is moving is, there's a saying, there's no move without fire, right? Once you go light, once you go hot, right, or noisy. So now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. So bam, 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 the bounce, quick, move, aggression, speed and aggression, right? So when you're shooting, it means that I can move, right? And you use a formation called pepper pot formation. So you basically go in flat, level with the person. They then move, you then go level with the person. They move, you go level. So there's pepper pot formation, there's a leapfrog. You just keep leaping ahead. That leapfrog formation, to be honest, I've never even used it in real life. I've learned it in basic training, and that is as far as it went. You just don't really get the ground leap ahead like that. I mean, like, you don't really get that much space in the ground to be able to like just leap forward. Okay, this is bad. Right, I sense trouble straight away.
5. Move to grid 0, 3, 8. 1, 3, 3.
Right, I want you to fix down this side. Then I want you, 4, to come here.
4. Move to grid 0, 3, 8. 1, 3, 3.
Right, then I want 3 medic to move at the back.
3. Move to grid 0, 3, 8. 1, 3, 3.
Right, everyone in position at what? Right, what we're going to do is we're going to take high ground. So we're going to move into a high and low situation. So these guys are going to be low side. We're going to move on the high side. But when we do this, we literally we're going to make ourselves, put ourselves in open air. Right, so if we get contact now, I know I need to head to my left to regroup with those guys. Not like, you know, you're walking like this. Right, so I have no cover right now. So again, I'm just saying to myself, right, if you get contact, where the hell am I going? Right. Okay, so we make it up to this side. Check over this fence. Right, see the high ground? That's the other side. So far we've been moving up Right, it's been nothing, it's been quiet. We can hear vehicles, but we can't see. Why do you have to go there?
2, move to grid 0, 3, 9er, 1, 3, 3.
Okay, oh man. Come on, bushes. Right, I want 2 to come up here actually. Come up here.
2, move to grid 0, 3, 9er, 1, 3, 3.
These guys are on some tucked away business right now. Right. Let's go. Oh man. Moving up.
2, return to formation.
Right. So move there.
2, move to grid 0, 3, 9er, 1, 3, 3.
Right. Get Team Green to move up.
Team Green, move to grid 0, 3, 9er, 1, 3, 3.
Right. Not really the best place to be right now. That's sort of a little bit better. See, that just looked scary. That just looked like, no, I'm just too exposed. But just by making myself low profile like that, just change the whole perspective. The whole pictures change.
Grid 0.
Right, Team Green, come over this side.
Team Green, move to grid 0, 3, 9er, 1, 3, 3.
Oh my days.
4, 1, 3, 3. Grid 0, 4, 1, 3, 4.
Team Green, stay low. Twenty, 1, 22. Move to grid 0, 3, 9er, 1, 3, 2.
Where are you guys going? Oh yeah, it's nice how the buildings around. It's a gift and a curse because as much as we can use it as cover, because we're moving in the enemy territory, they're in more of a defensive position.
4, 1, 1, 3, 4. Grid 0, 4, 1, 3, 4.
Fuck, man down.
Honestly, I hope these soldiers are a lot better. Right, so I've got blue doing the rear protection. Right, you said low. I need to reposition myself here. Good, do it. So like that guy now that said, right, I need to reload, right? He would have to pull back. And then I become point. Oh, dude, no matter how much I set this, these guys just always find ways. Yep, team loose, rear protection, that's fine. Right, reload. Okay. Come back here.
2, move to grid 0, 3, 9er, 1, 3, 3.
Right, I'm going to try and move into this building. Sometimes these guys shoot when they actually cannot see anything. I want to get into this building though. Right, or get even on the other side. There we go. Quick run. Right. Please make sure you protect my back. Check, check, check.
Gunner, grid 0, 4, 0, 1, 3, 4. Spec up, grid 0, 4, 0, 1, 3, 4.
Right. I'm a little bit. Feel like someone's gonna come through this building here. Right, so we're down to 2. Yep, we're down to 2. Myself plus 2. This is why I need the extra support. Right. Come on, man, I don't want you to just look one way. Right, gonna go inside this building. Myself back here. Check. Right, what we got? We got 1 medic, 1 AT. Right, going in. Window. Get across this window. Moving up. Check. Lots of windows up here. Stay low. Windows. Windows. Right. Don't look out the window. Pull back. Right window. Forwarded. Check. Expose, move back. Okay. Clear that side. Down, window, upper window. Up. Right. Okay. So I've got good eyes down the street. Check this side. Okay, still good, still good. Let's get these guys to move up.
21,
Right, 24, you guys will be isolated back here, so
4, 0,
we're now going to get you to move up to there.
24, 25, move to grid 0, 3, 9, 1, 3, 2.
Right, let's see with this movement, would any of these guys run out now? Okay. Right, this is where we'll have a quick little regroup, reorg, sort your weapons out. Right. Regroup on
5,
me.
2, return to formation.
Okay, we're pushing forward. See, the problem is now is this hill here now. Cannot see what's over that hill. So, right. Pushing across. Gotta keep a lookout now. So this is one of the ones I have to utilize. Armored. Wow. This looks like the enemy stronghold, man. Right, it's mortars.
Mortar,
Think.
grid 0,
Oh, it is mortars.
4, 2, 1, 3, 4.
Right. Yes. I give up. I give up.
Please help!
Oh my days. Right.
21, 22, return to formation.
That is a joke. This is a joke.
Two, report in, over. 5, report in, over.
This is a joke, man. Yeah.
23, disembark. 23, return to formation.
Ah.
23, heal that soldier.
There's one mod I would love is a mod to do this.
23, heal that soldier.
I'm here. I am here. I am right here. I am behind you.
Injured. 30. Heal that soldier.
30? What? You better not, because you're nowhere near me.
23. Heal that soldier. Medic.
Quick, hurry up. Because this guy's being mortared one more time. What are you doing? Oh, stop it now.
23. Heal that soldier.
What? If I die now, I'm not even going to restart this. This is a joke.
23. Heal that soldier. 30. Fall back. 23. Heal that soldier.
You kidding me?
We lost one. Cannot come last.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's it. That is a joke. Right. You know what? Let me. Yeah, I'm ending that one. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Right. Okay. Let me go get these mods. Let me have a look at these mods because that is just. Okay. Oh, is it Ace 3? That was just, yeah, that finished me off. Um, uh, um, I don't think it's this one. Animation, placeable, extension. Oh, this one. Ace 3 no medical system outdated. X. Um, Trying to work out which one do I get. Oh, this one. No setting medic. Just Ace. Okay. Okay, this one. Ace no medical. Disable Ace your medical system. Not recommended unless you are using Third party mod or mission. This is an optional package for Ace 3. Right, okay. There's another one here called Ace Non-Medical. Enjoy this mod. So would I need this one? This is not recommended unless you are using or mission. Yep, yep. Cool. Julio. Cool. Check when it's made. Oh, okay. This one's made. Post updated the 1st of April. Yeah, updated the 1st of April. Okay, cool. Change notes. Oh, change notes is long. Right, sweet. Okay, what is the other mod again? Right. Okay, so wow. These are all the different like normal. Oh, okay, right. That's good. That's good. I was just wondering if I need to do all that again, but that's good. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna play around with these. Okay, DLCs. I got these. You know what the crazy thing is? I've never even come in here at all. VR. That's not VR for VR, is it? No. Okay, I was gonna say. Um, to keep you bit. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Take this VR off. They have a track. Oh man. No way. That's mad. I've never. Oh, I'm gonna have to look into all this now. Logistics, convoy. Ooh, convoy. By any chance? There's so much stuff here. There's so many different things. If you use it, it works great. Oh, right. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Oh, there's the map. No, oh, really? Yeah. Can I not get this map? Convoy, but not in. Oh, right. Okay. This man. Oh man. There's so much to do here. Campaign. So yeah, there's a lot. Um, okay, cool. Right. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jump off the stream and I'm gonna jump back into that new campaign. The H3 is oh right, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around. So I'm gonna jump, okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump on the new dynamic campaign, the updated version. I'm gonna jump on that now and I'm just gonna have a look and see what are the new settings. What are the new settings for what to do and yeah, how can I use it? Whether it's advantage or not. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. Lamb. Oh, that's the other one. Lambs. Right, and is that? We'll just type that in here. Uh, dev version. Dev. Wow. Okay, so would would I type that in mod or would I need to go to I was actually going to use ChatGPT for this. Right, discussion, don't discussion, workshop view. Wow, now this is getting silly. Lamb's danger. Oh wow. Oh, this one, the dev. Subscribe to download. Yes, new. Oh man, absolute gem. These are lamb suppression, lamb's RPG tweak, turrets RPG. FSM. This work. Oh, yeah, let me leave that one off because my guys are not the best flying. Is there one for like for heli pilot to improve heli pilot? That's another one that's annoying. So this, okay, this has been updated recently as well to make buildings part of AI will dynamically enter and clear buildings holding enemy soldiers. The nature of the labs as a, oh right, okay, wow. Yeah, it seemed like this do a lot. Right. Okay. Okay. Um, is there one for British weapons? Can I type in anything for British weapons? Oh, that's the one. Ecom. I'm assuming this one. Dev update. Official. Is officially on hold. Right. Oh man. Okay. So which one do I get here? AI driving. Nope. Okay. Usually the dev. Did I saw dev one? Usually the dev. Oh, okay. Back on development build. Oh, that's been out a while. Okay. So this is the one. Oh, look at that. So many different things. I can't wait. There's so much. There's so much. I feel like I'm learning Arma again from start 3CB British. Oh man. Oh wow. That is crazy. I haven't tried. Um, he's only about 12. Yeah. This is crazy. The lovely old snatch. Okay. That's mad. That's crazy. Um, let's get this. I'm gonna get this. That is, you know what? Yeah, I can see that. Honestly, I just never thought people really play that much Armor. And I'm sure I saw weapons. They got weapons. Right. What are the weapons they got? Okay. Subtract all. Yeah, that's true. Um, that's true. I haven't messed around with Arma Reforger, and I'm not really intending to. I've seen enough videos to say no to that one. Mods don't work on consoles. Yeah, that's the biggest complaint I do see from console players. Okay, right. Oh man, I've got so much playing, so much playing to do, playing around to do now. Um, wow. Mm, no, let's leave that out. I'm sure I've subscribed to this. Weapons. I thought I did. No. Okay. Equipments. Yes. And vehicles. Yes. Oh man. Yeah, like I can just imagine. I'm gonna have to like relearn so many different things now. Oh, bayonets. This is mad. Tank platoon. This is crazy. Right. So many things. There's so many things here. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump off the stream now and I'm gonna play around. It is in Arma. Yeah, that's literally how I'm thinking. It's just all I've never really I've never really come around this side. Like I said, I've pretty much DLC from the store and that is it. In fact, question, where does mods, is this where they all go? And then I'd have to load. Then I'd have to load them. So what? So what I would go. Is that me loading it or is that me not loading it? Yeah, I need to figure it all out. I need to figure it all out. But yeah, okay, so trains, subs, aircraft. Wow, there's so many. But what I'm gonna do is right, I'm gonna jump off the stream and then I'm gonna play around with these. The red ones for issues. Oh, okay, so these ones here. This is Ace Medical. Um, link broken. Not subscribed. Okay, just downloading. Right, so that's what that means. Cool. Needful Ace as well. Okay. Right. So no red on that one. I don't even know what this is. know what this is. Okay. That's fine. I'll do this. 15 was fixed. I don't even remember getting this. Oh yeah. I don't even remember getting this. I am not gonna get this one because I don't need all this. I don't know. I don't even know what this is for. I don't know when I get it. I don't know why I got it. So yeah, I ignore that one. I think that's the only one I've got red on 14 mods. Yeah, delete. Okay. Ooh, hard. I have to delete this. Remove mod. There you go. Yeah, that was not one that I use. Actually, saying that is none of these I actually do use. Even what was there before, I don't even know how and when. Um, right. Okay. I'm going to try all these mods now. Try the Ace Pack. Yeah, I need to play around with all these now, and see how they work. I've got another two written down somewhere I need to get as well. I cannot remember what they're called, but I need to go play around with these. But yeah, right. I'm gonna love you and leave you, and yeah, awesome for these mods as well. Anything to make Armor better. Definitely needed. Um, the keybinds, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to play around the loadouts again, vehicles, but that's fine. That's cool. I've got the time to do it, so I'd rather do it now. Um, whilst I'm on the revamp. So yeah, I will be back on again tomorrow. Friday. Yep, I'll be back on again tomorrow. Ideally, I want to get on a bit earlier. So that's the plan of action, to get on early, and I'll be streaming throughout the day anyway. But yeah, again, thanks for the mods, and yeah, I will see you on the next stream. Yeah, thanks for watching, and yep, I'm going to check these mods out now. Cool.